Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel Travel and Jobs. It's been a while I've made a video here. So in today's video, it's going to be quick because I don't want to take much of your time. I just want to summarize everything or all the changes that have come in place in this May 2023 that are going on in the UK government. We can see that the UK government recently placing bans on international student dependents. We see UK government placing bans on tier 2, those on tier 2 work visa, especially those that are working in the NHS and the health and care worker visa. We see the UK government placing ban on the general tier 2 work visa for internationals in their country. So we are going to be looking at all these changes and we are going to analyze it in this video, let you know everything that is going on in the UK economy. So guys, stay tuned, watch the video through till end, and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell icon, because we'll be revealing informations like this to you on a daily basis in this channel. So guys, without saying so much, let's just get into the video because we don't want to make this thing long. So about 3 or 4 changes have come into place this May 2023 in the UK. The very first change being the banning or the restriction placed on international students, that international students are no longer eligible to bring their dependents to the UK. The next change that has been adopted is that the international students won't be able to convert their visas or their study visas again to work visas, meaning international students won't be allowed to work again in the UK except when they have graduated from their universities or from the various programs that they are studying. So they can only work on post-study work visa. So the third change that have come in place is the banning of the tier 2 work visas or restrictions on tier 2 work visas for internationals, especially the health and care worker visas, because they discovered that there are a lot of people that are being recruited from red list countries, and they want to restrict the number of people that are being recruited from these red list countries in order to reduce net migration. So guys, we're gonna quickly start from the first point, that is the banning of the international students dependents, meaning international students are no longer eligible to bring their dependents to the UK. So the UK government recently found that a lot of people, that migration figures raised from 2019 to 2022 actually doubled the number of the net migration figures doubled from 2019 to 2022, and the number of dependents that were found that are in that net migration figures also doubled. So guys, the UK government found that those dependents that are coming to the UK actually have no value in their economy, because they are those that are below the age of 18 and they don't contribute to their economy and so forth and so on. So they decided that if they reduce the number of dependents that are coming to the UK, is going to go a long way to also reduce net migration. So they place now the ban on international students, that they are no longer able to bring their dependents to the UK, such that net migration figures can go down. So guys, you can now see that by them doing this, they said it's only master students or postgraduate students that can bring their dependents to the UK. So the other people that are not postgraduate students, that are actually studying a PhD, that are actually studying a thesis, a course that have thesis, are not allowed to bring their dependents. So, but to me, I see that this rule is not actually the best, because a lot of international students that are here in the UK are those that are studying in the postgraduate sector, or that those that are studying postgraduate courses, and the courses are mostly 2 years courses, and most of these courses are also master's thesis. So I don't see any significant change that would be take place if this rule is actually implemented, as this rule has already been implemented and is going to start on January 1st 2024. But I don't see a lot of international, it's gonna drop some of them, but not a significant figure, because majority of them here in the UK are studying postgraduate courses that are more than 2 years. So guys, let's just go to the next change that have been adopted, is that international students are no longer accepted to work while studying in the UK. So international students cannot convert their student visa again to work visa. So the reason for the UA government doing this is because they discovered that a lot of international students come to the UK, and once they get to the UK and apply for other visas, especially the health and care worker visa, once they get sponsorship from these companies, they actually leave the school and start working, which means a lot of them are using this student visa as a backdoor route to get into the UK and work when they don't have rights to work in the UK. So guys, to me, I see that this decision taken by the UK government is not also a wise decision, because these international students come to the UK, they pay their fees to the UK government. While after they have paid their fees to the schools that they want to study, they will go now and look for work. Once they look for work, they start getting paid, they pay their bills, they do everything like any other normal citizen in the UK, thereby boosting the UK economy and giving them more money again. Then what's the need for the UK government to be restricting them from working, owing to the fact that a lot of these international students do these jobs for their upkeep in the UK and for payment of their fees and all the like. So this is gonna put the international students now into pressure for going to acquire unnecessary loans to be able to study there, or a lot of them are just gonna abandon it and leave and go to other countries like Canada, Australia, and other countries that are immigration friendly, rather than staying here in the UK. So that's a very big mistake to me that the UK government is doing, because it's instead going to let their economy fall rather than rise. So guys, let's look at the next change that is going to be adopted. This one is not actually decided because they are still pondering on it. Recently, the WHO accused the UK government of recruiting health and care workers from red list countries, and they said that the highest number of care worker visas that were issued in 2022 were from India, Philippines, Nigeria. Those are the three main countries that had the highest number of health and care worker visas, and these countries are all in the WHO red list. So the WHO doesn't want UK to be recruiting health and care workers from the WHO red list. And we can also see one of the directors of the NHS who was saying that a lot of workers in the health and care sector are not from the UK. That means the UK is now depending on foreign labor for their health sector. So they will want to encourage those that are in the UK to be in the health and care workers sector, and discourage those that are coming from behind, because they see that the UK is also facing competition with Canada and other countries that health and care workers can easily migrate to these countries. And if those countries make their immigration more friendly, a lot of care and health workers are going to leave the UK and go to this country, and as such the UK economy is going to fall. So they want now to depend on their own labor. They want to train now those in the health and care workers in the UK and discourage those coming from outside. So they want to start restricting now, or they want to have now a limited number of people that will be employed in the health and care worker visa or in the NHS from these red list countries. So guys, it should not be a surprise that the UK government may decide to start giving you numbers of those that they want to recruit in this sector in the coming days. So we can also see now the Labour MPs that are saying that they should make sure that they reduce the number of international workers that are coming into the UK, because a lot of them now constitute the greater part of the UK working force. So they want to restrict all of this in order to bring down the net migration figures to suit what was in their 2019 plan. They said Boris Johnson was not able to do this, and Rishi Sunak have come and promised that he is going to do this, but the net migration figures are instead going up. So everything about the UK government is that they want to bring down the net migration figures, and by doing so they want to be restricting the internationals in all aspects. But to me, I see that this is a very big mistake that is being done by the UK government, because this is going to cause more harm than good in their economy, and it's going to cause more problems into the UK economy than what we see, because all these international workers came in as a result of the COVID-19 strike that has helped the UK economy, or that has boosted the UK economy, and we could still see the UK economy falling despite the number of workers that are there. The statistics that were published by the migration committee also stated that there are a lot of vacancies in the UK still when migration is very high. Net migration this year is estimated to be about 606,000 already, but we can see that there are still a lot of vacant jobs in the UK. So if the UK now decides to start limiting all these people that are coming in to put in this labor, what is going to be now the future of the UK economy? So guys, please share your comments in the comment section below what you think about this, whether the UK government is doing a wise decision or whatsoever that the UK government is doing. What you think about this? So guys, this is what I had to share with you today, and I hope this video also helps you. In the next videos, we are going to be looking at other rules that have come in place, and we are going to be giving our own opinions, and we will also show you other things or other ways that you can also move to the UK despite all these rules that have been put in place. So thank you for watching the video through till end, and the guys, as you know, make sure you subscribe to this channel for you to always receive first-hand information, and we will always be here to update you on a daily basis. Thanks, and see you in our next video.